Gotta go in here for a cutscene. The ambassador, plenipotentiary, has just arrived for Windorous. Are you sure it was Windorsian ambassador? Yes, I saw her with my own eyes. The letter I received from Sir Ralifel mentioned no current tensions in the Middle Lands. Do you think it's possible that Windorous seeks to form a separate alliance with Ugang? I would not be concerned, Gesso. While the nations of Altana are not on the friendliest of terms, the bonds forged during the Crystal War are not so easily broken. Do not, do not underestimate the fickle hearts of mortals, especially those who are your economic rivals. And 20 years is a long time. This is merely my personal analysis. Despite being separated by an ocean, Windorous is the closest nation to the Empire of Ugang. It is the nation most concerned with the attentions of her Near Eastern neighbors. I believe the decision to allow the passage of mercenary ferries was to have trusted adventurers shed some light on the many mysteries of this foreign land. If my theory is correct, we can assume that the ambassador is also here to test the waters, so to speak. Your explanation holds merit. Not that I would have expected less from the right hand of the Golden Knight. Gasha, please. My apologies. I will accept your interpretations of the situation. In any case, you may expect another communication from Sir Ralifel on this matter very soon. Glad I am to hear it. I eagerly await word from our mutual friend. My lord is of the same mind. In an effort to emulate your elegant Eastern characters, Sir Relafel has begun penning his correspondence in a unique style. I am most flattered. Unfortunately, the monolaries is having a harder time than usual when deciphering official documents. I do admire Sir Relafel. He truly is an outstanding soldier among a nation famed for its military might. If you would deceive your enemies, you must begin with your allies, yes? By creating this code-like style writing, he has constructed a perfect foil to potential conspiracies. I do not think that is the reason. Greetings, Potom. I have chosen a fine moment to arrive. I were just discussing the shifting winds of world politics over a cup of tea. Won't you join us? How does your work progress? Another matter has occupied me so fully that I have not set foot in Salahim's sentinels for quite some time. You must relate to me all the happenings. How does our president fare? Uh, the audience with the emperors. The words to express my feelings. I myself have recently had insurance fees deducted from my pay. I secretly wondered if perhaps these funds did not go towards our president's expenditures. I am ashamed at my own lack of certainty. However, she does know how to multiply her profits. Should we merely accept these deductions as part of a mercenary company concerned with providing a secure future for aging employees? What a pretentious... What a piteous tale. It is said a great pile of gold pieces overflowing from the company coffers was exchanged for 100 chunks of platinum. And this pile of gold pieces was your compensated reward? I must admit that when I first heard the tale, I thought perhaps the president was preparing to hand out our bonuses. Truth. This is an outrage. The sample contract President Naja presented me with, that was not your true signature? I am afraid to say I was duped just as you were. How could I face her after he warned me against Salahim's sentinels? Your head, Geshro. My lord was also tricked in signing a contract. You were both deceived by a cunning operator. We all share the same fate as our Calyx. We must support each other through the times ahead. Of course. Enough. I cannot hear any more of these frightful tales. The hardships I have endured cannot compare to the trials you have faced at that Mithra. Very soul of hate, of patience and perseverance. I too am inspired by your stoicism. I must not lament the hand I have been dealt with, but stand up and carry out my duty. And so I beg your leave. Sir? Sir, why are you twitching like that? May we meet again. Why was he twitching like that? Now I have some tales for your ears alone. These past few days I have wandered far from the city into Beastman territory. I undertook no mission, but merely wished to see the lay of the land. I trust you will keep this indiscreet secret from Princess Naja. Now, which Beastman territory would you like to hear about? The Mamluk. It was some days past. I was hiking through the Waja woodlands when I had the misfortune to be captured by a scouting party and dragged off to Mamluk. The city is built deep within a lush forest which reminded me of the red-leafed foliage of my homeland. Believing that my life would be forfeit when they found the mercenary badge upon my person, I began composing my final words. A trial was held, but when Sage Lord Malala inspected my hands and feet, he granted me my freedom, saying the scales of on my limbs made us beastman kin. Then he went so far as to invite me into his home. When he began to speak more freely, I realized the Sage Lord was concerned for the fate of his homeland as I was for mine. Night faded in the morning as we discussed a great many subjects. One of the more interesting topics concerned the astral incandescence. I believe the Emperor's perpetrated reasons for holding the incandescence to be false now, to use the treasure for military purposes. And when the Empire had mastered its use, he was convinced that nothing but catastrophe awaited the city of Mamluk. In other words, seek to claim the incandescence board to prevent the Emperor from achieving its goals than to gain the blessing of power the treasure provides. He was careful not to reveal the source of his information, but I plight of his people most keenly. Well, we kind of already all know that these incandescences are very bad. What could be the truth behind the nature of the astrocandescence and the Empire's designs? With remaining agents of the Empire, it's truly in our best interests. I wonder if remaining agents of the Empire is true. The Halvon. Unfortunately, I have yet to visit the city of the trolls. It is most certainly on the list of places I would like to explore in the very near future. Do you know the reason why? It may surprise you. The ghost ship by her name, the Ashutalaf, or the Black Coffin, has been seen frequenting the port of Halvon. Ah, so it is one of the same. What could possibly connect the ghost ship with the trolls? I will seek my answers at the source. Why am I so concerned with the position of the beastmen? This information greatly affects us as mercenaries of the Empire. Should a dawn come when the spirits of the ghost ship and the mighty trolls join forces to assault Al-Zabai from both land and sea simultaneously, no matter how valiantly they fight, the servant generals and mercenary forces will be hard-pressed to hold the city. Now what? I've been to that place once since we boarded the ghost ship. More than the vessel herself, I am interested in the Captain Luzav. However, I was unable to instigate either this time. Sir Bonham, if those soldiers have in fact returned from the grave after several hundred years, then might there not be some terrible will at work here? Even without these undead corsairs and armies of shambling horses, even without the constant bloodshed on the eastern front, the borders of this nation are forever drenched in the stench of death. I wish to learn the truth. That is the only reason. I have exhausted my stock of tales for the moment. On my next turn, an attack. You were never real. I could have sworn I saw a Yagudo here sipping tea without a care. Pity, I was hoping for a chance to cast Flare. I seem to have found an adventurer. So, shall I report to Lady Baba? Hang a heart, you have no time to play. Hurry up now and do as I say. My mission. I shall be back momentarily. Sweet, sweet, sweets for the weary. Oh dearie me, that one will need an overhaul once we return to the monastery. Who have we here? Ah, my mistake though. The resemblance is near. An ambassador from our magical nation would not know the soul amongst the outgoing mercenary population. This is just the thing. My local guide has a habit of disappearing. Quite tragic to be dependent on such a fool. Perhaps you might prove a more reliable tool. I don't know. If I have to. You'll do fine, I'm sure. No time for slacking. Let us begin the tour. We're familiar with the lay of the land. I wish to see the ruined stone by the name of Oldum. Oldum. There are a few in Windowros who would recognize the name. It's, a, it's the philosopher Ramu, who has stolen all the fame. His legendary staff bears the moniker Oldum, you see, used it to manipulate lightning and electricity. Legend has it that he created tools and carts that moved on this power alone. Though I wonder how many of these tales were set in stone. There's some truth to the stories, I feel, and I mean to get to the bottom of this deal. There are rumors of such tools being dug up in the Aduan subterranean. Would this technology be used to drive a Guardian's brain? So that's what she's after. She's after technology and stuff from the undersea ruins. Well, is this the Sharat tea house? Oh, Objang. Don't you remember coming here with the Grand Visor? I did? What is this? What is that wonderful aroma? He wouldn't let me try any of the food for fear of upsetting my delicate stomach. And then you got in trouble for stuffing an entire hellsippa in your mouth. Was that? It couldn't be. Such a rich scent. I think my weariness finally got up and went. I had them grind the highest quality beans for you, Lady Karababa. As well you should. This pudding is also quite good. So softly sweet. Just like when I was young. This wonderful dessert just melts on the tongue. Oh wow. I could never mistake that laugh. Seeing her in the flesh brings my oil back to a boil. And to have her enjoying those wonderful sweets right before my eyes. Taste the things I was never allowed to. That's it. She's going on my enemy for life list. You'll get no disagreement from me. Huh? Isn't that... Look over there. Huh? No, right. I can change my outfit now. The Salamine Sentinel's mercenary. What was the name? Bodum? Yes, I remember him well. And a mercenary. What could it mean? What could she possibly have to say to a mercenary? I can't hear a thing from here. I see. I'm glad we were able to see him again. Listen to me, Object. I'm gonna try to move a little closer. Are you sure you can do it without being noticed? Why do you think we stopped by the mortal's supply room? Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Pot of silent oil. Oh boy. Very clever. Stupid. That means they can sneak closer, but I would have used the other one. So you see, by my calculations, a weak current passed through the central nervous system should improve a Guardian's reflex speed. No. Buy up to 3 times or maybe more, or should we have the need? I'm just zoning out right now. I need to analyze the installation used in Odom's artifacts. I do hate to work in nothing but abstracts. So considering it would be Odom civilization. The reason these puppets are so easily to maintain has much to do with those ruins and the secrets they contain. Oh, whoa. What is it? I can't hold on for much longer. It's okay, we can leave. Find out. It's like the ambassador and Bodum are going to travel to the ruins. I wonder which part. I'm going to... Did you understand my expedition? Because now, Adewa's subterranean is our next destination. Of course, there is no such option as... No. Gather your things and be ready to go. We all follow them to the ruins. It should be a short trip. But until I find the best example of Odom installation, you'll be getting no tip. Well, that's what she's looking for. There are treasure hunting beastmen lurking inside, so make sure you protect this fragile diplomat with your tough mercenary harm. We know that's a lot. How dare she bully Bonham around like that? Unacceptable. My mercenary. The only one allowed to bully him. It's... Excuse me? What is this? Hold on. Is this like reverse sipping or something with this? Is this reverse sipping? What a veterinarian was that noise? Looks like someone just lost her voice. My sensors do not detect any threat. It may have been a mouse or one of those quickly. She already knows. Let's go. No, I don't want to log it. Oh, yeah, let's put our weapon on, by the way. That would help. Yeah, I'm just glad I get to finally use this weapon fully now. Survival. Survival guy. I guess it would. That one, right? No. Alba? No. I don't think I have this one. Yeah, I don't think I've been to... No, I haven't been here yet. Okay, this is a new one. This is what I was looking for. Wow. Confirmed that a private plane came in contact with Pepco transmission on. What? How does a private plane fly into a bunch of power lines? Or transmission lines? What the? What? How do you even? How? I don't even know where to begin. The world is a weird place. Jeez. Alright. Alright. Okay. I kind of know where to go. Okay. Things haven't really become complicated yet, thankfully. It's just been motion, just move from one point to another. Watch a bunch of cutscenes, like one cutscene per mission and stuff, and it's like, oh yeah. 16. You know, I've been wanting to try and do a third of this every night. So we're trying to get the mission 32 at this point. We're already at like 20. We still got most of the night. Like we still got like plenty of time. You know, about 9 to 10 hours still. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna go all out tonight. I mean, if we get to 32 before I have to stop, I most likely will go back to 14 and level up more on there as Black Mage, because I kind of want to get as much as that done as possible. Because Black Mage is a tedious job. It's such a tedious job. But I need Black Mage at 90 in order to complete a side story that is in the game. Just to complete it, and then I'm probably gonna pick another job that is range magical that I'm gonna level up in the future. Oh, there we go. So I don't know what's going on. Those cutscenes. Now this might be a little confusing. I think this area was confusing when I did it a long time ago. What? Dig, 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 dig. Go, go. Dig, 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 dig. Dig, dig, dig. Go. Dig, 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 dig. You're amazing. Go, go. Emperor. I found something. Let me see. Is this snail-like thing an old umbrella treasure? So lucky, lucky. Member number 9. Anything to reporting? 14. Secret treasure located. Over. Tell us more about secret treasure. Girl in red clothes. Puppet in red clothes. They dig up swirly, swirly treasure. Over. I've seen this pattern somewhere before. It does look familiar. Now, where? The Hall of Binding. But the shape is quite different from the astral candescence. That's true. That would make sense. The candescence would never be kept down here. This is probably simply a poor copy of the real thing. See, this one seems to be much older, though. That makes no difference. I'm just glad this isn't a real candescence. Oh? I mean, I have no interest. No interest at all. Those are of the unfriendly variety. Running off dang quick. They're still after us. Pretty puppet. Beautiful girl. You listen to Walaran, or you... Lucky? Get your paws off. Girl or puppet? The swirly swirly. Oh, so. You know full Wawa run. They're spying on us. You're worse than one. But you kinda are. We have nothing to give to the likes of. That one carries something in our pocket. Oh, here. Lying is rude. I think the game is over, Emperor. You'll get nothing. Oh, here we go! Uh-oh. Where are we going? Oh, we gotta get to 2. Well, first thing we gotta do. I need some trust. Da-da-da. Whoa, 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 come on! What the? What's happening? Okay, there we go. Oh, kindred seals. Oh, it's not 100% chance, though. No. The only reason right here. Gotta go. At least I think. No. I'll have to click it again. What the? What are? Oh. No. We are now part of that gang. Part of this now, aren't we? Nope, we're not. How do you do them? Oh, because they did a skill thing. Okay. Not gonna. Yeah, not. No explanation, huh? Just goodbye. One day we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be like. On the blank target. For this? Yep, that's right. You did it. Okay. Oh, such splendid ruins within these caves. According to the researchers, this site is far more ancient than any structure in the Mina Bindra Vitra. I have no idea. Please help me. They fail to compare to the beauty of the Horu Toto and its wonders that washes over you in waves. Yes, Horu Toto is beautiful. It's wondrous. Older is better? I disagree. These stones look as if they will crumble at any moment. Danger. Oh. What befalls in the distance? Ready for the dicing and the slicing? You're really in trouble this time. Call for help. Help. Louder! Louder! No. Come on. Was that a call for help from our little puppet master? Well, she called this one's name. Will you not go to the rescue? Oh, Stop! Stop! There is a much easier way. How to stop a fight. Do it right. May you flee! Hates the big kaboom! It seems my little incantation. The swirly treasure belongs to me. What was that? Lady Karababa. Her sir, if you will. These people are hiding something. It's none of your business. That's right, finders keepers. That is no attitude to take with Lady King of Hearts. That is quite enough. There is no reason to be so rough. Now what? Was this our very first greeting? Or will this be our second greeting? I am Kara Baba from the nation of Windora. Master foremost and first. Have I done something to cause you grief, Prince Maya? You have done something unforgivable. My precious Ming Jing. A friend. Don't tell me you've forgotten what you did. The junk puppet? Ah, now I remember. Are there many malfunctioning puppets in this nation? Speak to us in such a matter. This puppet has no desire to converse. Stubbornness is such a curse. I haven't forgiven you either. I see we have no other course. King, do your worst without remorse. This puppet shows some skill with magic, though the lack of control is rather tragic. I am not concerned. Magic of my own. Well, I'm dead. Most likely. Because I was in the middle of that. Oh, my careless king, you have a habit of overdoing everything. My apologies. It seems I need to learn some control as well. Get that right. It is not here? Was it nap time for these new friends we made? Nowhere to be found. Even my new guide wasn't spared, I'm afraid. I have found it. Hand it over. Does it have the installation cover? I think it's time to say farewell. While these others recover from your spell. No one minds if I take this treasure. We must be off. It's been a pleasure. No one seems to object. Time. Up to it. This should be shown to the alchemists of the Empire. These skank remains may be all that they require. Who as to the nature of this object? That would be a task for Ronin Common. Though he's sure to make a fuss. Our next stop will be a certain mercenary company. We've business to discuss. Last. What the? We gotta hurry, boss. There are lots of people headed this way. Yes. Notice we have. They're here. I'll take this. What just what? She is safe. My brother? Of all the irresponsible. Back to the palace with her. A moment, sir. Where advise are. This mercenary. His name? Bodum, sir. Listen well, Bodum. Speak not a word of this to anyone. If you defy me, your life is forfeit. I'm sorry. Do we keep forgetting we fought dragons and gods and stuff and now we're being threatened by them? I don't even know anymore. However, your assistance here today will not be forgotten. Incredibly easy. I've noticed that, I guess because of the fact that the game is technically set up in a way that where you could do pretty much any story you want first, really, after you do no, even then, okay, we got the cutscene. Return to the Sentinels. Da, da, da. Sorry. Yeah, they want me to go back. Three. I don't believe this. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll continue.